Hey guys, how are you doing today? My name is Brendan Reviews, and today I was going to go ahead and talk about American Psycho 2, which just so happens to star Mila Kunis in one of her very first movie roles as a girl who just so happened to have killed Patrick Bateman after he killed her mom. Yeah, I'm not talking about that movie today. Fuck that movie. It's not worth my time. So, what movie am I going to talk about today? I'm going to be talking about a little movie called Luigi Cozzi's Contamination. This is a movie that I have known about for a long time and have seen it once or twice way back when I was like 10 and just recently gave it a rewatch. And in my opinion, the movie is much better than a lot of people give it credit for. So let's go ahead and talk about Luigi Cozzi's Contamination. Contamination follows the discovery of these eggs inside of these coffee boxes that are supposed to be, going to all these coffee shops, like almost as if inside is supposed to be coffee grounds, but inside there are these alien eggs, and for some reason when these eggs hatch, nothing comes out of the eggs, but instead the eggs spurt out this acid that causes your respiratory system to fuck up and literally explode out your chest. And they're trying to figure out where these eggs are coming from. So it goes down this long rabbit hole, and these guys are trying to figure out who to contact and whatever. And they trace it back to a mission that was on Mars. There was this expedition conducted by these two astronauts, one of them played by my motherfucking Ian McCullough. He is in this movie, and he plays this astronaut that swore to God that on that planet he saw trails of alien eggs with this alien cyclops that was at the end of it that could hypnotize anyone to its will. And sure enough, in this movie, it's revealed that that's exactly what's going on. The other astronaut who said Ian McCullough's character was fucking insane now is actually underneath the hypnosis of this Cyclops alien, and it's here on Earth delivering these eggs so that way it can wipe out the human race as we know it. And wow. So I like this movie a lot. This movie has a very interesting story in my opinion, and Ian McCullough is one of the best actors in all of Italian cinema. It's a damn shame that he's not in a whole lot of movies, but he is one of the best actors in pretty much any Italian horror movie that he is in. He's really good in Zombie 2, and he's really good in this movie. So what can I say about this movie that ultimately could maybe make someone want to watch it? So, as I said, the story is very interesting, the performances are good, but the scenes in this movie are very suspenseful or filled with tension. We have characters who are trying to figure out what's going on, and we have this extreme sense of urgency, especially with how creepy these fucking eggs are as they're about to hatch. They make this like really weird, like almost like moaning sound, but moaning almost as if, imagine like a whale, like a really deep voiced whale calling out. Like that's what it sounds like. And when they're about to hatch, the suspense is just driving, and you finally get these awesome scenes at the end with the Cyclops, where though this effect is really bad, the Cyclops eats somebody whole essentially, and we get these extremely cool action scenes with Ian McCullough with a gun, trying to, destroy the eggs that are in there, destroy the people who are working for this former astronaut that framed him and told him he was crazy and told everyone else that he was crazy so that way no one would believe him. And the other big thing about this movie that I like is the soundtrack. As I said in an earlier review, the soundtrack for this movie is done by Goblin. Goblin makes one of their best soundtracks with this movie and has this extremely disco, Juno key vibe with some extremely memorable tracks. The four memorable tracks are Connection, Withy, Flood, and I believe it's called Fright. Yeah, Fright. And these four tracks make for the best set tracks in the whole movie and add to the suspense, add to, the feel of the movie, and it makes the movie a lot more dramatic as a whole. And guys, Contamination is a great movie from Italian cinema, Italian horror as a whole. I think it's well worth your watch, especially if you are into this kind of movie, kind of genre. It's a sci-fi alien horror movie about eggs that cause people's chest to explode. Yeah, I don't need to say much more than that. So, guys, Contamination is an ultimately really good movie. Only problem I have with it maybe is just that the pacing in the middle does halt. It is very slow paced in the middle during the second act, but after that, it picks right back up with the third act, and so there you go. Ultimately, great movie with some slow pacing issues towards the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and give Luigi Cozzi's Contamination an 8 out of 10. So guys, there you go. My name is Brendan Reviews. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the fuck time you guys are watching this, and I will see you all next time.